Hi, I'm Jody Davis and I'm here to tell you what's new on QNNtv.com this month. We have some big news, but I'm saving that for the end. First, I'm going to tell you about what's new on one of our two currently running monthly series on QNNtv.com. On Quilt Out Loud this month, we were in Houston, Texas at International Quilt Market, which happens every October in Houston. And last time we had people come to our booth to show us their new products, because that's really what Market is all about. But this time we thought it'd be fun to take you to a few booths to see what people are introducing at Market and what things that you'll see in your quilt shops very soon. Rob Appel was hosting with me and we went around and had some fun meeting people. Then, after that, Mark went into the press room. And that's a place where all the editors of the magazines hang out. So this is really cool because you get to meet the people behind your favorite magazines like Quilter's Newsletter and Fons and Porter's Love of Quilting. Then on Quilt It, the long arm quilting show, our talent this month is, oh my gosh, so talented, David Taylor. He makes these fabulous pictorial quilts. He uses hand applique, which is exquisite, and then he puts the icing on the cake with his long arm quilting. That thread just makes his quilts turn into magic. His animals are he just so gets them with his work. And he's going to show you how he does it, which is pretty neat because what I found was when I looked at the quilts, I went, whoa, how does he do that? But when he breaks it down, you can say, oh, hey, maybe I can't get, at least this is what I was thinking, maybe I can't get that good, but man, I can see how he does it and I learned so much, and you know, I can do this. So watch David Taylor on Quilt It, the long arm quilting show all month. Now for the big news. We have a brand new monthly series debuting here on QNNtv.com this month. But I'm not going to introduce you to the show. Let me introduce you to the star of the show who will tell you all about it.
The big news is, do you know Mary Fons? This is Marianne Fons' daughter. Right. And so she's already a quilting celebrity by birth. But we have some big news.
Yes, it's true. Marianne Fons is my mom, and that gives me a nice sort of entree into the quilt world. I've been making quilts for like a year, like really in earnest, and turning out more quilt tops than my mom, actually. And the big news is that online, starting in January, Quilty, like Q-U-I-L-T-Y, Quilty is going to be beginning on fonsandporter.com, QNNtv.com, Quilters Club of America, and even on YouTube. This is a show online, online only, for those out there who have never made a quilt before, who don't even really know their way around a sewing machine's foot pedal or power button, and we're going to start at the very, very bottom, first floor of making a quilt and show them from the ground up all kinds of things, from a 1/4-inch seam to making their first baby quilt. We're going to really show the fundamentals on quilting, and it's really cool. It's really cool.
And what's great is that Mary grew up with her mom and never really quilted, but she caught the bug, and now you guest host with her on Love of Quilting.
Absolutely, yep. I do Love of Quilting with Mom whenever I can, and more lately. And here we're at this cruise right now, a Fons and Porter.
Yes, we're on a cruise. Look at where we are. Does this look like cruise or what?
It's like Cruise
City.
City.
The chefs are gone, but back there were a whole bunch of chefs outside the dining room. We've been on a cruise for a week in the Caribbean, the Love of Quilting cruise, and there will be more cruises, so you can take one too. We've had a blast.
Alaska's coming up. It's really awesome. People are making whole quilt tops in a week.
Yes,
I mean, they're really dedicated, but it's really fantastic. Lots of classes and lots of things going on, and lots of food and drinking and fun.
Lots
and
of
beaches.
food.
Yeah.
Lots of food.
Yeah.
But back to Quilty. This is a great show to get people started quilting. That's why we're putting it not just on QNN, but on Fons and Porter and even YouTube, because we want to spread the love. It's important to get people started quilting. And to Mary, quilting has really touched her heart. It's what really got her going.
Yeah.
So say a short thing about why you're quilting.
Sure. Well, when I was in my 20s, I was doing all kinds of different things, going, seeking my fame and fortune and all of that, and I found great, success and satisfaction doing that. But when I turned 30 and I got married and went through some health issues, it made me realize how important quilting is to me and how I want to carry that tradition on with my mom's business and with with the whole industry at large. So I've got the bug really bad. I shop for fabric more than I shop for clothes now. So if that tells you anything.
That's pretty big for a 31-year-old.
Yeah, I know. So please join us on Quilty, and there's a blog. We're blogging at Quilters Club of America and at QNNtv.com/Quilty. You can email me through the Facebook page for Quilty. Twitter, it's all good. You know, we're doing it all, and please visit it. And if you know someone who's kind of wanting to start to quilt, but they don't know how and they don't know where to start, Quilty is a great place to start. And then you can watch Quilted and Quilt Out Loud and Fonz and Porter's Love with Quilting, and sort of go on from there. So
We are a quilting network.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching.
bye.
Let's go get a drink. Oh, good. Let's go.
Quilty, don't you just love the name of the show? I'm just so tickled that she has a show on QNNtv.com. It's so special, and she's such a sweetheart. Now, I've got one other piece of news that has nothing to do with QNNtv.com, really, but it's something I wanted to let you know. I know a lot of you are fans of Love of Quilting magazine, and there's currently in 3 issues, there's running a series. It's a Civil War quilt. It's a 3-part series. It's a really nice quilt based on reproduction blocks. And so I decided I would turn it to video. So this will be airing on QuiltersClubOfAmerica.com starting now, and to go with each of the magazines, I will be doing 2 videos for each of the magazines. So we've got the January, February issue, the March, April, and the May, June. So the videos will debut on QuiltersClubOfAmerica.com in concert with when the magazines come out. So you can watch the how-to of how to make the blocks and follow along in the issues of Love of Quilting. So that's what's up on QNNtv.com and elsewhere in our family this month. Happy New Year. I hope you have a lot of wonderful sewing time this year. Let's make it a quilty year. Oh gosh, did I say that?